One day will be your last day, and you don't know when. That's why life must be lived with urgency. But here's the paradox. If you live only for today, you waste tomorrow. If you live only for tomorrow, you waste today. So the secret is this. Live as if today is your last, but build as if you'll never stop. Asterisk. Pause. Reflect. Let that sink in. Every day, life whispers, don't waste me. Don't treat me casually. And every day, discipline whispers, plant seeds, build wisely, think long term. It's a balance. It's wisdom. And it's what separates those who drift from those who build a life that lasts. Ladies and gentlemen, time is short. And the truth is, we don't know how short. That's why today matters. Not tomorrow, not someday. Today, live as if today is your last. That's not just a nice idea. That's wisdom, because one day it will be true. Most people live as if they've got an endless supply of tomorrows. They put off their dreams. They delay their goals. They say, I'll start next week. But weeks turn into months. Months turn into years. And suddenly, life has slipped through their fingers. You don't want to wake up one day and realize you traded your days for nothing. That's why urgency matters. That's why you must act today. Today is your chance to forgive, to create, to build, to love. This is the only day you truly own. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. But today, this very moment, this is your opportunity. Think about it. Great change doesn't happen in some distant future. It happens when someone says, I start today. That's how lives turn around. That's how legacies begin. I remember a man I once knew. He had big dreams. He talked about what he wanted. The business he'd start, the family trips he'd take, the books he'd write, but he kept putting it off, always waiting for the right time. And then life caught up with him. Health problems, financial setbacks, time slipping away. His dreams never saw the light of day. You see, it wasn't a lack of talent. It wasn't a lack of opportunity. It was a lack of urgency. Don't let that be your story. You woke up this morning. That's a gift. Many people didn't. So what will you do with this day? Waste it in regret? Spend it on excuses? Or will you seize it? Living with urgency doesn't mean rushing. It doesn't mean panic. It means value. It means treating each moment as if it counts, because it does. Here's the good news. You don't need to do everything today, but you must do something. Make that call. Start that project. Write that page. Take that walk. Say, I love you. Because small steps taken today lead to giant results tomorrow. The secret is consistency. The secret is showing up today. Imagine this. If today were your very last, would you still complain? Would you still scroll endlessly? Would you still put things off? Or would you laugh more? Love more? Take more chances? Appreciate the little things? That's the mindset of urgency. Living in such a way that when the day ends, you can say, I used it well. Now, don't misunderstand. Living for today doesn't mean being careless. It doesn't mean wasting tomorrow for the sake of pleasure. It means this. Make today count in a way that builds a better tomorrow. Work with urgency. Love with urgency. Grow with urgency. Because the clock is ticking for all of us. So here's the challenge. Every morning, ask yourself, if this were my last day, how would I live? And then live that way. Not someday. Not next year. Today. Because today is the only day you truly have. Make it matter. We've just talked about the urgency of today. Now let's talk about tomorrow. See? You must live as if today is your last. But you must also build as if you'll never stop. That's the paradox. That's the balance. Some people only live for today. They chase pleasure. They avoid discipline. They say, life is short, so why plan? But if you live that way, you pay the price tomorrow. And tomorrow always comes. Others do the opposite. They only live for tomorrow. Always planning. Always preparing. But they never enjoy the present moment. And that too is a mistake. The secret is wisdom, the wisdom of tomorrow. If today is your last, you live with urgency. If tomorrow is real, you live with wisdom. That means saving money. That means learning skills. That means building relationships that last. That means taking care of your health, because tomorrow rewards the seeds you plant today. Think of the farmer. He knows two things: the urgency of planting today, the wisdom of preparing for harvest tomorrow. If he only enjoys the sun and the breeze, but never plants, winter will come and he'll be empty. But if he only worries about tomorrow and never enjoys today, life becomes nothing but labor and no joy. The wise farmer balances both. He lives today, but he builds for tomorrow. So let me give you practical steps. 1. Plan for your future. Don't drift into tomorrow. Design it. Take 30 minutes each evening to plan. Ask, what do I want next year to look like? What skills must I learn? What habits must I build? What debts must I clear? Write it down. Clarity creates focus, and focus creates direction. 2. Save something. A part of all you earn is yours to keep. It's not about the amount. It's about the discipline. Even if it's just a small percentage, start saving. That money represents wisdom. It represents preparation. It represents tomorrow, because life will bring winters, illness, unexpected events, downturns. And when they come, wisdom says, I prepared for this. 3. Invest in yourself. The best place to put your time and money is into you. Read books, listen to ideas, learn skills that others neglect, because the you of tomorrow will thank the you of today. Every new skill is a tool. Every lesson is an investment. Every book is a seed. That's the wisdom of tomorrow. 4. Health is an investment. Don't just eat for today. Eat for tomorrow. Don't just rest for comfort. Rest for strength. The habits you build with your body will pay off 10, 20, 30 years from now, or they won't. That's why health is not just about today's energy. It's about tomorrow's future. 5. Build relationships that last. One day, you'll need people. You'll need a friend. You'll need a partner. You'll need someone to open a door. And if you've spent years ignoring others, burning bridges, thinking only of yourself, tomorrow will be lonely. The wisdom of tomorrow says, invest in people, help others. Be kind, because tomorrow you'll need the harvest of those seeds. I once spoke to a young man who said, Jim, I'm just living for today. I don't worry about tomorrow. And I told him, that's dangerous. Because if you live only for today, tomorrow will punish you. A few years later, he came back to me. He was older, tired, behind in life. And he said, you were right. I wasted too many todays. Now my tomorrows are hard. You see, life has a way of balancing the books. You either pay now or you pay later. Better to pay in discipline today than in regret tomorrow. So here's the balance. Live today with urgency, but prepare for tomorrow with wisdom. Enjoy the present, but don't neglect the future, because one day the future will arrive and it will ask, did you prepare for me? So ask yourself today, am I living wisely for tomorrow? Am I saving, learning, growing, building, or am I wasting my todays and gambling my tomorrows? The wise build, the wise prepare. The wise live today with urgency, but tomorrow with wisdom. That's the secret. That's the balance. That's the path. It's a balance, and it's not an easy one. Live today as if it's your last, but build as if you'll never stop. That's wisdom. That's success. Some people live only for today. They say, let's enjoy. Let's have fun. Forget the future. But what happens? Tomorrow shows up empty. Bills come. Health fails. Dreams vanish. Others live only for tomorrow. They say, I'll work. I'll save. I'll sacrifice. I'll enjoy later. But what happens? Life slips away. The present is lost. Joy is postponed. Both extremes are dangerous. The answer is balance. Enjoy today, build for tomorrow. If today were your last, how would you live? Would you tell someone you love them? Would you forgive? Would you take a risk you've been afraid of? Living today means urgency. It means not wasting time. It means appreciating small things. It means giving your best now. But living only for today is not enough. If you knew you had 50 years left, what would you build? What would you save? What habits would you form? What relationships would you nurture? That's the long view. That's discipline. That's preparation. And if you only build for tomorrow, you miss the beauty of today. So we must do both. Live today, build tomorrow. So, let me give you practical steps. 1. Daily gratitude and daily growth. Every morning, practice gratitude. Say, if this is my last day, I will be thankful. But also ask, if tomorrow comes, what can I do today to grow? Gratitude keeps you present. Growth keeps you moving forward. 2. Work hard, but celebrate small. Do your work with intensity. Give it all today, because this day matters. But don't forget to celebrate small wins. Acknowledge progress. Smile. Enjoy the journey. Life is not only about arriving at the destination, it's about enjoying the steps along the way. 3. Save and spend with wisdom. Spend as if today were your last, but save as if tomorrow will come. That means buy the coffee, take the trip, enjoy the sunset, but also put money aside. Invest in skills. Prepare for rainy days. Enjoy now. Protect tomorrow. 4. Eat well. Exercise. Rest. Not just for energy today, but for strength tomorrow. Your body is the vehicle of your dreams. If today were your last, treat it kindly. If tomorrow comes, your body will thank you. 5. Relationships in the present and the future. Say the words of love today. Call your parents. Hug your children. Thank your friends. If today were your last, they'll remember your kindness. But also build for tomorrow. Nurture trust. Invest in people. Give more than you take. Because relationships are not just for today. They're seeds for the future. I once met a man who worked endlessly, day and night. He said, "One day, Jim, I'll relax. One day, I'll enjoy my family. One day, I'll live." But years passed, and one day never came. His health failed. His family drifted. He missed today while chasing tomorrow. Another man I knew lived only for today. He spent all he earned. He wasted his time. He thought, life is short. Why plan? But soon, tomorrow arrived. He was unprepared. He struggled. He regretted. Both men missed the balance. The secret is in the middle, urgency and wisdom. Today and tomorrow. Joy and discipline. So how do you practice this balance every day? Here's the formula. In the morning, gratitude. Thankful if today is your last. During the day, discipline. Work as if tomorrow depends on it. In the evening, reflection. Ask, did I live today? Did I build for tomorrow? If you can answer yes, you are on the right path. So, live with urgency, but build with wisdom. Enjoy today's laughter, but don't forget tomorrow's responsibility. Dream for the future, but live the present. Because the goal is not just to survive today. It's not just to prepare for tomorrow. It's to create a life that honors both. Live as if today is your last. Build as if you'll never stop. That's the balance. That's the secret. That's the art of living well. One day, you and I will be gone. That's reality. Life is short. We're here for a while, and then we're not. The question is, what will you leave behind? That's legacy. Some people think legacy is only money, an inheritance, a bank account, a house. But legacy is more than that. It's the memory of who you were. It's the lessons you taught. It's the example you lived. Money runs out. Buildings crumble. But the influence of a life well lived can last forever. Here's the truth. You're writing your legacy every day. With your words, with your actions, with your choices, The way you treat people, the way you handle pressure, the way you live your values, that's your legacy in motion. What do you want to be remembered for? Ask yourself, when people speak of me, what will they say? Will they say you were kind? Will they say you lifted others? Will they say you worked hard? Or will they say you wasted time, ignored your gifts, lived only for yourself? Legacy is being written, whether you're intentional or not. So, choose carefully. Plant seeds that outlive you. The farmer knows this truth. You plant today. You may not eat the fruit tomorrow, but one day, someone else will. That's legacy. The seeds you plant, ideas, values, kindness, discipline, will feed generations. So ask, what seeds am I planting? Teach what you've learned. Knowledge dies if it stays with you. Pass it on to your children, to your friends, to your community. Teach not only by words, but by example. Show how to live. Show how to overcome. Show how to stay disciplined. Because legacy is not only what you leave, it's what you teach. Build character that lasts. A man's character is remembered more than his possessions. Your honesty, your integrity, your generosity. People may forget your job title, but they'll remember your values. They'll remember how you made them feel. Legacy is character. Lift others as you climb. What good is success if it dies with you? The true mark of greatness is helping others become great. Mentor someone. Encourage someone. Give someone an opportunity. When you lift others, your legacy multiplies because their success carries your fingerprints. Live a life worth remembering. Don't wait to build legacy. Live it now. Smile more. Love deeply. Work hard. Serve others. If today were your last, would you be proud of the story you've written? If tomorrow comes, will others still be inspired by your example? I knew a man once who built a business. It was successful. But when he passed, the business collapsed. Why? Because he never taught. He never shared his wisdom. His success died with him. I knew another man. He didn't leave millions, but he left lessons. He taught his children discipline. He showed kindness to strangers. He mentored young people. Today, his name is spoken with honor. His influence lives on. That's legacy. Living today with urgency doesn't mean ignoring tomorrow. Building tomorrow doesn't mean missing today. But legacy ties them together. Because legacy is both. It's how you live today. And it's what remains tomorrow. So what will you leave? It doesn't matter where you start. It doesn't matter how much you have. It matters how you live. Leave encouragement. Leave discipline. Leave wisdom. Leave love. Live so well that when you're gone, your presence is still felt. One day, your possessions will be divided. Your house will belong to someone else. Your clothes will be given away. But your impact, that's eternal. Your kindness can echo. Your wisdom can guide. Your love can heal. Your example can inspire. That's legacy. That's what you leave behind. So live today with urgency. Build tomorrow with wisdom. And leave behind a legacy worth remembering. Life is short, but life is long. Strange, isn't it? Both are true. A day slips by so quickly. But a lifetime, that can be rich. That can be full. If you live it well. The art of success is not just working hard. It's not just planning for tomorrow. It's not just leaving behind a legacy. The art of success is balance. Living fully. Living today. Building tomorrow. And shaping what you leave behind. Every morning, you get a gift. It's called today. What you do with it is up to you. You can waste it. You can spend it. Or you can invest it. Urgency doesn't mean panic. Urgency doesn't mean rushing. Urgency means you value the time you have. Don't postpone joy. Don't postpone gratitude. Don't postpone love. Why? Because you don't know if you'll get another chance. Live today with urgency. Make the call. Start the project. Say thank you. Say I love you. Make today count. But while you live today, don't forget tomorrow. Vision pulls you forward. It gives you direction. It gives you purpose. If urgency is fuel, vision is the map. Urgency says, do it now. Vision says, Here's where you're going. Without urgency, you drift. Without vision, you wander. With both, you move with power. So, ask yourself, where am I headed? What do I see for my future? What do I want to build? A better career, a stronger body, a richer mind, a deeper family life. Vision makes your work meaningful. It gives today a reason. Now let's add the third piece. Legacy. Urgency is for today. Vision is for tomorrow. Legacy is for forever. Legacy is not built in a day. Legacy is built by days, by repetition, by consistency, by the way you show up over and over again. Legacy is created by the little things, the smile, the encouragement, the discipline, the example. What will people remember about you? That's the question. And you answer it with the way you live today. Here's the art. Balancing urgency, vision, and legacy. Live as if today matters because it does. Plan as if tomorrow is guaranteed because it might be. Act as if your life will echo because it will. Too much urgency without vision? You're busy, but lost. You're active, but without direction. Too much vision without urgency? You dream, but never do. You plan, but never start. Too much focus on legacy without today? You miss the joy of living. But together, urgency, vision, legacy. That's the formula for a full life. Practical steps to balance the three. Step 1. Begin each day with urgency. Start with gratitude. Ask, what can I do today that truly matters? Then do it. Not tomorrow, not later. Today. Step 2. Carry a vision. Keep your goals written down. Review them daily. Ask, is what I'm doing today moving me toward what I see tomorrow? Step 3. Think legacy daily. Ask, what seed am I planting right now? It could be kindness. It could be teaching. It could be discipline. When you combine these 3 steps, you're not just living, you're living fully. I once met a man who worked day and night. Urgency, yes. He was always busy, but he had no vision. So he worked himself into exhaustion. But he wasn't going anywhere. Another man had vision, big dreams, big plans, but he lacked urgency. So his dreams stayed dreams. Then there was a third man. He worked today, planned tomorrow, taught his children, served his community. When he passed, his family cried, yes. But they also celebrated because his life was full, because his legacy was rich, because he lived with urgency, with vision, and with legacy. The goal is not just to succeed. The goal is to live well, to be present in your relationships, to enjoy today's blessings, to build for tomorrow's opportunities, and to leave behind a story worth remembering. Balance is not easy. It takes awareness. It takes discipline. It takes wisdom, but it's worth it because balance gives you peace. So, what does it mean to live fully? It means you don't waste today. It means you don't forget tomorrow. It means you live in such a way that when you're gone, your presence is still felt. That's the art. The art of urgency. The art of vision. The art of legacy. And when you combine them, that's the art of living fully. One day, you and I will be gone. But until then, live fully. Be urgent about today. Be hopeful about tomorrow. Be intentional about your legacy. Live with balance. Live with wisdom. Live with purpose. Because the greatest tragedy is not death. The greatest tragedy is a life half lived. So live fully. Live today. Build tomorrow. Leave behind forever. That's success. As we conclude today, remember this truth. Life is fragile. Life is precious. Every moment is a gift. Live as if today is your last. Speak words that matter. Love deeply. Act with courage. Build as if you'll never stop. Plan for tomorrow. Invest in your growth. Leave a legacy that echoes beyond your lifetime. Your life is a story. Every day is a page. Write it wisely. Write it boldly. Write it with purpose. Don't wait for tomorrow to start. Don't let fear hold you back. Live fully, build consistently, and let your life inspire others long after you're gone. Greatness is not in what you have, it's in what you do. Start today. Live fully. Build forever.